Tasha Deer here. Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, February 21st, 2019. It is about 9:15 a.m. and today I'm going to talk to you about interview questions. So I'm actually dressed for success right now, preparing for my interview at 9:40. So I'm here a little bit early. I'm going to go to the restroom, get some water, relax, and wait for them to call my name. So in the meantime, I'm going to share with you guys some interview questions that I've prepared for myself. And these are questions that I have heard from other interviewers, interviewees, and just different people that I've spoken to over the past couple of years. But also I wrote down some questions that I was just asked at my interview yesterday, because I had an interview yesterday and I had an interview a month ago. So these are some of the questions that I've prepared for myself for my interview that's going to happen right now, today. So I hope this helps you. Number one, what is your biggest strength? It's important to know the things that you're strong in. And what I wrote for myself is that my biggest strength is that I'm very positive and I build positive relationships with people regardless of where I go. I'm really good at eye contact, giving a firm handshake, and just making a good impression on people and caring about people and letting that shine through my words and how I speak to people. So that's one of my biggest strengths. Number two, what is your biggest weakness? My biggest weakness is that I'm a perfectionist and I try to do things to the utmost. And sometimes I'm overdoing it. I'm overanalyzing. I'm overthinking. And I'm trying to do too much. Like my daughters tell me, Mom, you're doing too much. So that can be a weakness if you are a perfectionist. At some point, you just have to turn it in and it has to be good enough. Number three, what's one of the biggest obstacles that you've overcome? In my life, I've overcome the obstacle of being the oldest of three and being mommy very early and helping my mom with my siblings. And so in the process of grinding and helping other people, I kind of lost my identity, which I did not get back until like after college. I started to learn about who I am as a person and not as a nurturer and encourager and a servant of other people. Sometimes when you're a servant and you love people and you work for them and you're there for them and you do everything you can, you lose yourself. So that's one of the obstacles that I have overcome in my life. What is some workplace drama that you've had to deal with? As department chair, I was cussed out and yelled at in public at the end of a department meeting. So how did I deal with that? That was very hard. I basically took a deep breath, let it out, and then I changed the channel. I immediately went on to the next topic. I didn't spend too much time thinking about that or worrying about it. I actually called the person on the phone later to discuss what had happened, and we worked it out and never had any more problems. But yeah, that was an obstacle. That was interesting. What are some of the things that you've learned in your life? The biggest lessons. And the biggest lesson that I've learned is that I'm in control of my thoughts. I'm in control of my mind. I'm in control of my behavior. I'm in control of my mood right now at this very second. Regardless of what anybody else does, I control me. And that's the biggest thing in life that I have learned. The last question that I want to ask, and I didn't write it on this paper, but I just thought of it right now. How do you define success? What is your definition of success? My definition of success is being happy and making progress. Every single day when I wake up, I say, did I do better today than I did yesterday? Can I do better today than I did yesterday? Of course. What can I do today that I didn't do yesterday? What did I learn from yesterday? And how am I going to change things? And that is my definition of success. And if you are going on an interview, good luck. Dress for success. Prepare some questions, answer those questions ahead of time, and knock it out of the park. Bye.